hit record this time.
Alright, hell yeah.
All right.
This is like about 2-3 hours after.
Oh my god. Sit here for 2 seconds. All right, we're recording this because I'm an asshole and a dumbass, and I forgot to hit record when we started the podcast, and I didn't realize it until after the podcast. So I have no video for you guys, so we're just doing this little one. I'll throw it at the beginning.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll just have a still up for the rest of the video.
Yeah. Let me show you on my For You page. Y'all not gonna believe me.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all ain't gonna believe. Imagine just a bunch of ass coming
They heard me talking about it, and I was like, oh, he likes ass.
Wow, literally.
Nah.
That's so ass.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I ruined it, dude. That's fantastic.
Never mind. I mean, Hobby saw it the first time. It was just a bunch of Snoopy, Tyler.
I did. It was nothing but Tyler, Snoopy.
By my phone. Your phone eavesdrops on you, dude.
It was pretty dorky.
Yeah.
All right. There it is. Oh, man. All right. It was recording that time. All right, let me make sure that the camera's good.
Bet.
And then we're going. Yeah,
Wait.
I think we're golden, dude.
Have you started recording? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
It's recording.
Fuck. I sniffed the fuck out of the microphone.
That's funny. Does it smell like alpacas?
It kind of smells like shit. I'm not
Does
gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah.
Yours smells like shit?
Kinda.
Oh, shit. Like a plasticky shit or like...
Yeah, plasticky
okay,
shit.
Okay, yeah, it does kind of smell bad.
My bad.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going.
We are live.
We are live right now. Thanks for doing this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's intro the pod. I have custom intro music for all my guests.
Okay.
I want to see if you can guess this song.
You probably put like I don't know, some like mariachi shit.
Nah.
Okay.
But it is by a Mexican.
Okay.
Okay? All right, let's go.
All
Let's
right.
see if you can get it. It's Javi's show.
Hell yeah.
The show where we talk about random shit
Hell yeah.
with funny people
Thank
at
you.
interesting locations. I am your host, Javi. And today my guest is Carlos Romero.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you recognize this song at all?
Kind of. Feel like my I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are the ancestors speaking to you? Right
Yeah, the ancestors. I feel the spirit. I feel the spirit kind of.
Feel the spirit. in
Yeah, I
this,
feel the spirit kind of just.
Insomnia parking lot right now. I feel Jesus in this parking lot.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess?
I don't know. I
So-
can't even guess.
It's do you know who Ralphie Pagan is?
I don't.
Ralphie Pagan, you gotta educate yourself. He's like an old school like Chicano
Okay.
artist.
Hell yeah. You
and
gotta write this down. You gotta put it.
I'll send it to you.
All right, bet.
All right, so that's Ralphie Pagan. All right, let's get into it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Thank you.
do some get to know you facts real quick. Which is this part of the podcast is like heavily influenced by you, because you know how you do your like stats.
Yeah.
You like have all the stats of the comedian.
Yeah.
I love
on my
on
my
like,
podcast.
Half of them are
Yeah.
real, half of them are fake.
Yeah.
I really love that. So I have a little like my intro. The first segment that we do is straight up stats.
Okay. Hell yeah.
All right. Or just like some get to know you shit. So let's start off. And this is one that I took straight from your show. What's your shoe size?
10.
10?
Yeah.
You have the same shoe size as Carlos.
Well, like
You guys.
for soccer, I use 9.5.
Why?
Well, 10's big.
10's
9.5 is still a little like
Ah.
9.5 fits perfect.
Right on.
And then
All right.
yeah, like I think these are 10.5 actually, or 11s.
Nike's run kind of small though.
These
I
are
feel
also leather, so it's like
Oh yeah, those are dope actually.
yeah.
They're pretty
Thank
sick.
you. Yeah, I found these at a thrift store.
Oh, yeah?
They were like $50.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. $50 though?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
What's your morning routine look like?
I shower. I attempt to take a shit.
In the shower?
Oh wait. No, my bad.
Before,
I wake
after
up.
the shower?
I
Dude,
wake up.
shitting after the shower? That's crazy.
I wake
Wash
up.
your butthole and then just pass a bunch of shit through it? That's wild.
I wake up. I attempt to shit. If it's successful, I go shower. And if it's not successful, I go brush my teeth.
Okay, and try to come
And
back
then
later.
yeah. It'll hit me at work. Like
Yeah.
I know like 11 o'clock rolls around.
Mm.
Right around my lunchtime, I'm like, all right, time to take a shit.
Okay, so you take a shit if possible.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you go do the brush teeth.
Yeah.
And then you come back to the shit, try one more time.
Mhm.
How many shit attempts does it normally take?
Just one.
So usually you get it on the first go?
I try.
All right.
I try. I mean, it's an attempt.
So you take a shit, you take a shower. Anything else before you head out for work?
Nah.
Fuck yeah.
There's no one to text good morning or good night to. So I just wait. I just
Yep.
go.
I just do everything alone and then I go to work.
Yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Oh.
Yeah.
Spanish or both? You want? You have. I have.
We haven't had a Spanish one yet.
Okay.
What's your favorite Spanish one?
Joto.
J? You mean the letter J? Or H? Is it J or H?
No, Joto.
No, there's no H.
It's a Joto.
Is it Jota? Is J?
Jota is J. Yeah.
Jota is J.
Yeah. Joto is.
Jota is gay person.
Yeah, basically calling your friends gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They
and
say
then,
that friends who like casually insult each other but tend to have better relationships.
I think so.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
more sense. They're like more trusting.
Yeah. Like we're also more like yeah, it's also more like free like you don't care.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
nothing's personal.
More real. What's your favorite cereal? You got a favorite cereal?
Honey bunches of oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah, I don't like that sweet shit.
Honey Bunches of Oats. Is that
That's
yeah, okay. That's like the I think I know.
oh shit. That was my watch.
Is Siri gonna tell us about Honey Bunches of Oats?
Well, you asked
dope.
what honey bunches of oats.
Honey Bunches. Do you ever get the ones with like strawberries or anything?
I do, but the original's
The original.
probably the best. Yeah, the
Dude,
original is
I grew up on that.
yeah,
Honey
yeah,
Bunches.
with like bananas sliced in.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. They have the banana ones. It's like
No,
ripe
but you gotta
bananas.
get fresh bananas
Fresh
sliced
bananas?
in. Yeah,
Dude, fresh bananas in the cereal. That's like some OG.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lost art. That's a lost art, honestly.
For sure. I like that one. Okay. I ask everybody these 3 questions.
Okay. Hell yeah.
They're purely for my enjoyment.
Okay.
Are you a virgin?
No, I'm not.
Not a virgin? Are you
Mm-mm.
married?
No.
Damn. Just sprinting straight towards damnation then, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. All right, that was our little get to know you facts.
Okay. Oh, I thought there was a third one.
A third what?
You said these next
Oh,
3.
have you no fear of damnation? It's like a 3-parter. It's like virginity, marriage, damnation. It's like what's your damnation status? So like right now you're damned.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Like you're going to hell.
Yeah.
For,
That most deaf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Most people are, I think. All right. So here's something we're gonna do. This is the first time I'm doing it on the show.
Oh hell yeah.
This is a new segment called Guess That Comedian. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play you some clips of
Okay.
comedians.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna be very good.
No?
No.
All right. They're famous ones. They're like well known.
Okay. Hell yeah.
So you should know them. Oh shit,
You
my,
want me to-
phone,
you
my
want-
phone's up there, dog.
Ah.
I didn't think that through. Fuck.
We're
All right, I'm just
skipping
gonna-
this segment.
I'm just gonna tell you the jokes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the jokes, and then you're gonna tell me who.
We were
they're
just
from.
talking about joke stealing, but bet.
Motherfucker. All right. All right. Here's the first one. I told my girlfriend that I wanted to fuck her between the tits, and she said, "How are you gonna make that feel good for me?" And I said, "Right before I come, I'll stop punching you in the face." Huge applause.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is? It's
I'm
one of-
gonna go on the limb and say Daniel Tosh.
I could see him doing that, but no. Do you know who Doug Stanhope is?
I've heard of him.
Doug Stanhope is a fucking legend. He's like he's like an anti-famous legend in comedy.
Oh, then I should definitely know about him.
For sure.
Yeah. Because I'm anti-fame.
Yeah, he's like the most famous comedian that's never been famous.
Oh hell yeah, that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug Stanhope, he's wild.
You gotta write all this down.
I will. He's like wildly inappropriate.
Okay.
That's like one of my favorite jokes of his. So yeah, you okay over there?
This is long. This is
just set it.
This
on
is more
chair.
than like I'm used to.
It doesn't need to be that close either. Like it can be.
Oh.
If you need to adjust it, you can adjust it. Do whatever you need.
This is huge. This is humongous. This is long.
Longer than
because I'm used to this.
Yeah, it's the right shade.
I could probably do this. Hell yeah.
It's the right shade for you, right?
What?
Said it's the right color that you're used to, right?
Kinda. I guess.
All right. Here's the next one. Guess that comedian. Okay. Here's the joke. Non-smokers. I want to tell you something that you probably don't know, but that is 100% true.
I think I know that guy. My bad.
Yeah?
I think I do.
He kind of looks like a dork.
I think so.
Is he a dork?
Yeah.
He looks like a dork.
He walks like, all right, anyway, my bad. All right, non-smokers, I'm going to tell you something you don't know.
But that is 100% true.
Uh-huh.
Non-smokers die every day.
Joey Coy.
That's pretty much the whole joke. No. Joe Coy? No.
Is that his name? I don't even know that Asian guy.
I think that is his name, but no,
Okay.
it's Bill Hicks.
Okay.
Do you know who Bill Hicks is?
No.
Okay, maybe a little before your time. He's older. He's like in the Sam Kinison era.
Oh, okay,
you know
okay,
who Sam
yeah.
Kinison is.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were like kind of famous around the same time. He's like a very anti-establishment. He smoked a lot on stage.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't really have jokes. He more just had like grievances. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You're loosen it right there if you want to adjust the angle.
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, yeah, you biffed it on that one too. Let's see.
Yeah.
This might be easier.
Is there points? Is there point? I'm ranking real low on the point system.
Real low. You're hardly a comedian in other comedians' eyes. All right, this is the last one.
Well, I don't watch comedy because I don't want to take ideas.
Because you don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want
taking them. You just want to go out and rip people off.
I don't know.
And not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
You don't want to see what real comedy looks like because it might discourage you from trying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the last one
Okay.
that we'll do. Why does everything have to be so good? Like, we have all seen those people that are incredibly talented and they have amazing work ethics. Boring. We've seen that before. I'm killing her. I'm killing her joke.
Sarah Silverman.
No.
Amy Schumer.
No. Do you know any other?
The other lady.
Yeah, it is. It's her.
Okay, bet.
It's Maria Bamford. Do you know who Maria Bamford is?
She sounds familiar.
She should. Maria Bamford is probably one of the best comedians alive right now. She's really, really interesting and very fresh. And then she also does like a shit ton of voice actor work for all sorts of like cartoons and animations. She had her own show. I don't know, Lady Dynamite, I think it was called Lady Dynamite. That was really fucking funny. Had a bunch of really cool comedians on her show. Yeah, you totally failed that one, bro. 0 out of 3.
I'm ranking low on the list.
Those were like well-known guys too, but I'm sure if I had like the audio, you might have gotten them because they.
Okay.
Well, maybe not, because I don't think you knew Stanhope or Hicks like by voice or Bamford. I don't know if you'd recognize them.
No.
All right. So that was Guess That Comedian. Carlos.
New segment, failed segment.
Well, I mean, the segment was.
It was more like guess this comedian's joke.
I know. I totally forgot that my fucking phone is up there recording and I can't use it at the same time. Fuck. That's all right. We'll try it again next time. All right. So that was Guess That Comedian. How's the pod going?
Good. The Seaman, I'm host of the Seaman Show.
Yeah, you are.
Great, man. It's going great.
Yeah.
I'm just doing. I'm doing like 3 a week, 3, 4 a week.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a crazy pace. I don't think I could. I don't even know that many people to like catch 3 or 4 episodes a week, dude.
Yeah, I'm in the scene. If you see me, say hi. I'll probably, if you're a comedian, definitely say hi. I'll probably try getting you on the pod.
Nice.
Yeah, like don't be afraid to approach me. Like, I mean, I talk to everyone.
Yeah.
Anyways, like
he's still humble, guys. I know he's incredibly famous, but he's still a humble guy. You know.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not. I'm not a.
God damn, dude. You just hold it. Just hold it there.
I'm trying. I'm not. I'm not like. I don't know. Don't be intimidated by me, because I'm probably more intimidated by you. I'm like a snake. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like snakes are like scared? Yeah, I'm scared of you more than you're scared of me. So.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What have you learned? Anything that you've learned while doing this?
Doing the pod?
Yeah.
I
gotta grab my coffee.
What have I learned?
Yeah, what have you learned?
Well, a lot of us comedians start comedy because we go through like a breakup or we go through something hard, and then we're like, you know what, we're gonna start comedy. There's like a good 50. There's a 50% chance.
Do you mind if I put this right?
All right, go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
That's what I've learned.
Well, they say that tragedy and comedy are like the same thing. They're like two sides of the same coin.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that.
And I think that also like people who go through shit, like either it kills you or like it makes you funny. Like you get a sense of humor about things, and then like you go into life and it's like even, I don't know. But yeah, I feel that way. So that's what you learned. Anything else?
Well, everyone has their own story. I mean, I'm kind of like grateful that I get to kind of give people the opportunity to just kind of share what they want to share or are comfortable sharing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of cool just giving people like just kind of a platform. Like I would have liked that, like when I first started comedy, that would have been cool. I feel like that would have pushed me to be better. So, and I don't know. I think that's why I started it as well, because like I have my own story, but I don't really share it. I mean, I kind of overshare my pod, but like not everything in one episode.
Yeah.
You have to listen to everything in order for you to like fully understand.
Right.
Yeah.
You do a lot of kind of like deeper conversations. On your pod.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I don't want to talk about myself. I don't want to talk about anything deep.
Okay.
I just want to dance on the surface and have fun.
Yeah.
And like.
Having fun is. I feel like I'm excited for this because this is more like cool. I get to show my goofy side, and I'm not like, oh, like I bet that was very hard on you when your like fucking mom died, you know, like.
Yeah. What a downer, dude.
Yeah, for real, that's a downer, dude.
Yeah, I think the other reason I started this podcast is like genuinely, like I'm not a very good conversationalist.
Okay, hell yeah.
And like, so I think just sitting down with people regularly and just talking will like improve that and like help me personally in my life, like kind of build that skill.
It definitely does. I feel like that's also something I've learned where it's like I'm more comfortable around people.
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable. Like, it's kind of strange to think about, but it is a platform. So like, people are gonna approach you. Yeah. And you have to be ready for like I don't know. It's a weird thing.
But it's also like it's a skill that I'm aware that I have to build because if I want to go places in comedy, like that's a big part of it. Like being funny obviously is the main part. Yeah. But then the other part is like networking, getting attention, hanging out with promoters, having friends that like have shows and can get you indoors. Like that's like a good third of like the workload is that. Yeah. And so so like I think this is a great opportunity for me to learn how to network. And also network, like at the same time. So yeah. All right. Let's do some random shit. Would you rather have bad breath or bad body odor?
Bad breath.
Because
I feel like I already have bad breath.
You can just close your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't talk much anyways, so it's like all right.
Or just talk that way or something. Yeah. I think I might take bad. I think I do also have bad breath because I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah,
and,
same. I have coffee breath. Real bad coffee breath.
Pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if I had to choose, clearly I make the choice to have bad breath over body odor.
Because we already do. We already have it. Yeah.
Exactly. We're okay with
like
it.
I brush my teeth and floss, but it's coffee.
Yeah.
It's coffee.
Dude, did you hear? Well, technically he's the third episode and you're the second episode because I don't know how to run a podcast. But
I'm the second?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
You know what's crazy is I released Carlos, which was supposed to be the third episode.
Uh-huh.
And then I released Monty's, which is the first episode.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to release yours in a couple days, which is the second.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm all over the place.
Hell yeah.
I don't give a f. But like, did you hear, he has a pretty crazy routine with his, he gets up and he spends like 15 minutes on his mouth. He does like a tongue scraping and flossing and then like a rinse and then a brush and then a second rinse. Like he goes hard.
Carlos?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Isn't that interesting?
He's an interesting guy.
He's a super interesting guy, dude.
Not guy, but
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. He surprises.
Like
he says some stuff and I'm like,
he told me he sits down in the shower.
I've done that.
He has but he has like a bench. He has like a little bench.
Okay, I don't do that. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm weirder for sitting just bare ass on the tub. I've done that. Dude.
And just weep into your hands.
Yeah. That's the move. That
is a hardcore comedian move. Is weeping in the shower. That's.
I did. Yeah, after a bad show or set, you can catch me. I sit. I don't cry, but I sit. I do sit sometimes. Yeah.
That's true.
I try not to cry.
I take baths, so I sit, but like it's by design. You're supposed to sit in a bath when you take a bath. I don't do this. Sitting while showering, just having the shower hit you from 6 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's your favorite compliment that you've gotten?
I have good handwriting.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of gay.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Well, no.
I'm just.
All right, that's my favorite one because I don't have good handwriting.
You don't.
I don't. Yeah, like I don't have my backpack on me, but it's very like yours is nice. That's very nice handwriting.
Dude, this is me putting major effort into it.
Okay.
Normally I have pretty bad handwriting, but
okay, but me putting major effort, it does not look like that. Yeah,
okay.
That looks way nicer than whatever I.
Also, I need it to be legible, just because I need to see what the hell I'm doing. I can't be doing this.
Yeah. Like a real compliment. Actually, right here in Insomnia, one of the baristas compliments my sweater the other day. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You
usually have pretty cool clothes.
Oh, thanks.
You had that. What was you had like some kind of, I don't remember what car company is, but you had like this car jacket on.
Oh, the McLaren Formula 1 racing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was like, that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where do you get your clothes? Do you go on shopping sprees, or do you just buy things little by little throughout the year?
I buy things little by little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is from I think from Macy's.
Yeah.
Because there's a Macy's right here and it shut down. I don't know if you know.
Oh, and they had like a sale going on.
Yeah, so like all Levi's was like 60% off. So I have a bunch of Levi's stuff.
Hell yeah.
And then I shop a lot of Hollister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then pants I always get them at like Costco.
Costco?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, like some of those like oversized like sweaters, Costco.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah. Costco's the shit.
Costco is the shit. I love Costco.
Oh, that's the lady that complimented my sweater.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. I don't know what her name. Dude, I've been going here for like the longest time.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask you about the location. Let's do that real quick.
All right, bet.
So why don't you tell us about where we are and why we're here?
We're at Insomnia. What is it? Yeah, Insomnia Coffee.
Tannisbourne.
In Tannisbourne, specifically this Insomnia Coffee. I chose this because I don't know. Like I come here to like, you can see me here most weekdays, sometimes weekends, working on my podcast, editing, behind the scenes, stuff like that. My grandma and I also used to come here quite a bit.
Dope.
So
is she still with us?
No, she passed away almost a year. Yeah, no, it's fine. So like, I don't know.
So it's like even more special because it's like some place that you and your grandma used to.
Yeah, like I remember before my grandma. One of the last times my grandma like came with me, we got in an argument.
Yeah.
In Insomnia, because she was saying she was like a different religion than us.
Yeah.
She was kind of all over the place. She was kind of like a journeyman for like religions. She was like Buddhist. She was like in a cult at one time.
So at this point, when you guys had the argument, like what was this family religion?
I don't even know. It was like some
know?
Christian shit.
Your family's or hers?
Oh no, her.
Okay.
Yeah, we're. I mean, I grew up Catholic, so technically, I guess I'm Catholic. I guess I don't know. But she was saying that like her religion was like the best one, and like everyone else were just like below them.
Scientologist or something? Or? I feel like
I don't know. It was some Christianity shit. It was some weird Christian shit, but I basically told her, I was like, nah, dude, like God made us all like the same.
Yeah.
You know, God made us all equal.
Jesus was
so
Jewish.
Like, huh?
Jesus was Jewish. Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my argument was God made us all equal. So for you to think we're under you, you think we're like animals.
Yeah.
And so we kind of got in an argument, which is, it was nice. It was nice.
Sure.
It was like a nice constructive like discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite memories. I even took a picture of her like mad.
That's what's up.
I took out like the same camera I used to record my podcast. I like took a picture.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then like 2 weeks later she got a stroke. So like,
oh no.
Yeah, so that's one of my like that's probably one of the last conversations I had with her.
That's a real conversation though. That's cool.
Yeah. It was my mom was also there, and she was like, dude, stop giving grandma shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, dude, I'm gonna treat her. And like she understood.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool as well, because it was like it was a nice moment where she was like, you know what, I can see your point, and like I apologize for like kind of, because I think she kind of realized that like I kind of had a point where God made us all equal. Yeah. And like no one's above anyone else. Yeah. Especially in the eyes of God, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, it was nice. It was nice. So that's why I chose this spot.
Do you think the Lord struck her down for that? I'm just kidding. For putting down other religions? She's like, meh. Or maybe she was
it wasn't her religion. It wasn't her God or whatever the fuck they believe in. But
maybe whatever God she was into at the time was like, you're right and you're coming with me. And
yeah.
You're incredible. She's like, she's like the head enforcer up there now.
Yeah, probably. She's probably the manager or some shit. I don't know.
She's the manager. Hell yeah. Thanks for sharing that. That was dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, thanks for coming out here, dude. This is dope.
This is really cool.
Yeah, this is actually more fun than I thought I'd be nervous. I've seen some people I recognize walk by, but overall it's fun.
It's very interesting to just like plop down in the middle of like people's lives.
Yeah.
And just start recording and doing shit and they're like, fuck are those guys doing?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do another segment.
All right, hell yeah.
This one's called Explain Yourself.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a headline. It's a real headline. This actually happened.
Okay.
And we're going to pretend that it was about you.
Okay.
And you're going to...
This is fun.
You're going to explain why you felt you had to do that. How you got into that situation. All right, here we go. Explain yourself. Local comedian arrested for practicing karate by kicking swans in the head. Explain yourself.
You guys don't understand. It was part of the bit. I commit to the bit. My joke, I was saying how karate is easy because you can easily kick like animals' asses. And there was a group of swans just crossing the street. You know, it was an outdoor mic.
Swans crossing the street. Hell yeah.
It was an outdoor mic. And I was like, you know what? I'll give you guys an example. Yeah. And then I just karate chopped a bunch of swans, dude. Yeah. I had to. No one was laughing before I did that, but then after, I got a couple chuckles.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't murder, but that actually happened.
That actually happened.
I just remembered you saying that this actually happened.
This actually happened. Yeah, this is a real headline. Okay. Somebody really did this.
Oh yeah.
Most of these explain yourselves. They're actually. Do you know who Florida Man is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Most of these are Florida Man stories.
Okay, hell yeah. Dude, on my birthday, a guy like killed someone else. Yeah, that was sick.
I bet several people killed him.
Yeah, he killed him with like a hacksaw, I think.
Oh, was it the hatchet? The hitchhiking hatchet?
No. It was like one of those like handsaws.
Oh, like a hacksaw?
Yeah, the hacksaw.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Gruesome, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty. I don't know.
To go at a live person with a hacksaw, that's crazy. I could see it afterwards because you got to get rid of it, but like.
Yeah.
All right. So that was explain yourself. I'm a little disappointed in you, man. I was kicking swans in the head. I could see if it was geese. We all want to kick geese.
You know what? I
head.
thought they were geese, and then someone was like, "I think those are swans," and I was like, "I feel bad now because swans are kind of like lovey-dovey." You know, swans are kind of gay. So bit. I did feel a little bad because we're like in Portland. Yeah, that's kind of hate. Yeah, exactly. I did a hate crime.
Yeah, but geese all day.
Fuck geese.
Yeah, people would probably join in if you started kicking geese in the head.
Actually, I kind of have respect for geese. I'll tell you why. Because geese helped me like pull. Geese helped me on a date.
Really?
Actually. Yeah, there was a group of geese, and I was trying to walk. We were walking through a park, and there was geese like kind of in the middle of the path, the walk path.
Yeah.
And the lady I was with, she was like, "Oh, I'm like scared of geese," and I was like, "Don't worry." I was also kind of scared. I will admit. I was like, "Don't worry, I got you."
Yeah.
Like, just hold my hand, and that was the first time we held hands. Hell yeah.
Take back everything I said about geese.
Nah, I stand by it. Fuck geese. It didn't work out, so who knows?
Do you know karate?
I took karate classes.
You do know karate?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Well, how far did you? Was that just like a kid thing?
I think like brown belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of racist.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was like, "All right, you're done."
The dojo master was like, "You're getting a brown belt, and that's it." Would you continue your karate
today?
Training? Yeah, would you? Or would you learn like a...
No, dude. Imagine like running around with the little kids, like doing the warm-up, dude. Fuck that. I wouldn't do that.
In your gi.
Actually, there's a karate class. The only reason I thought of the little kids because there's a karate class where I live.
Oh, yeah?
Like in that same mall area.
Could you imagine like signing up for a karate class and you show up in your brown belt? That'd be hilarious. Full grown adult.
The same little like the white suit.
Yeah.
Just like really small.
Do you still have it?
My mom probably has it somewher out there. Yeah, she probably has it. Probably not. I was like 8.
Oh dang.
Yeah. I was like a malnourished kid. Yeah, so it was like 8 and skinny. So probably not.
Would you learn a different one? Or are you just not interested?
I do boxing a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
I have wanted to do jiu-jitsu just because that kind of looks fun. But then other comedian was like, "Let me do a jiu-jitsu move on you," and it kind of got a little gay. And I was like, I don't know, is this like what it is all the time?
Wrestling with dudes on the floor can be a little gay.
Yeah. I don't know. He put like his balls on my face.
Oh
no! I was like, I know that was just like, I know that's a move. But like, don't ever do it. I'll bite. I bite. Yeah. I'm a biter when it comes to fights, dude. I'll bite if there's balls in my. I will bite.
Oh, yeah, especially this. Yeah, for sure. I think even outside of fighting, if balls hit my face, they're gonna get bitten for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you teabag me, if I'm on the ground with like all my limbs broken and you teabag me, I'm biting. I am biting.
Yeah. Be careful at the next orgy. Don't get your balls near my face. Would you date someone who like knew jiu-jitsu and could kick your ass?
I have.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I dated. I thought I almost got hit. I dated a girl that did rugby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she big?
No, she was.
Really?
She was outside. She was what is it? The winger or like outside center?
I don't know much about, but she wasn't like huge.
Nah, but she was strong as fuck.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Rugby's gnarly.
Yeah, and I'm a docile top, dude. So like, I was getting fucking manhandled, dude.
Yeah, it's like a passive top. Like I'm topping, but you're gonna do all the work.
No. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Yeah, I'm more of a. If you want to control this, go right ahead. If you want to drive the car, go right ahead.
Is that even a top? It's like a side.
Nah, dude. Because it's like, you better, like you.
He looks around.
Gotta make sure the ladies aren't around, dude.
Oh,
I gotta be having.
The one's gonna pop out of this bush right now and cancel your ass.
Yeah. No, but I'm good at following directions.
Yeah. Did she ever like put you in a position that made you feel like a bitch?
Yeah, all the time. Well,
Really?
actually, we used to wrestle. Yeah, yeah. She did jujitsu, so like, yeah.
Damn.
I have dated. Yeah.
Is that why did she break up with you? Or was it
Yeah,
mutual?
she broke up with
She
me.
broke up with
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Why? Do you know why?
Well, I was a piece of shit.
That can do it.
Yeah,
That will do it.
I'm a different person now, but like looking back, I'm like, damn, dude. Like I'm surprised she didn't leave sooner. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, damn. I apologize for everything I did.
What were you doing? You cheating on her? Or like,
yeah, I was just doing it. I was just doing
man.
I was just doing dumb. I was immature. I was also getting back in shape. I was like, well, no, actually, I was heavy, and I kind of lost a few pounds, and I was like, yeah.
So you had like new confidence.
Yeah. And like now it's weird because now it's like I'm like the lowest I've been since like college.
Yeah.
But the confidence is like no longer there. You know what I mean?
Huh.
It's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I wonder if did she shatter your confidence?
No, I feel like I shattered my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just like everything. I don't know. I kind of went through a transformative period there because like everything I like really took a good look at myself in the mirror, and I was like, yeah, I need to work on quite a bit, and I still feel guilty, hence why I feel like I don't have the confidence anymore. You know. But I'm starting to date a little bit here and there. Yeah.
Yeah. How's that going?
Not good. My bad.
Was I right about what I told you in the at the Good Bar?
What?
I don't want to put you on blast.
No, you can go ahead. I put myself on blast yesterday on my pod.
You had like brought a date, I think.
Oh yeah,
to the
that
Good
is
Bar.
no longer a thing. Yeah,
It's no longer a thing.
Yeah, so we can talk about it openly, freely.
You sure?
Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's get into it.
What happened? I don't want to bring her into it either. But
no, I won't say names.
Yeah. Let's not talk.
Oh yeah, I don't say names on my pod. Like, yeah. But
so what happened?
I was a guest on another podcast, and I was feeling a little like vulnerable, and I thought she was like someone I could tell stuff to.
Yeah.
And so when I did, she also listened to my podcast.
Yeah.
Like that same day.
Yeah.
And I say a lot of shit. I say a lot of like embarrassing and like maybe not my best moments, like, you know,
on the pod.
On my pod, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. I think it was a combination of everything, and then she was like, "Nah." And
That's what made her.
Not only that, like our dates were like okay.
Yeah.
Like
they
were
open
okay.
Mics,
like
where you're both.
Yeah. I took like she
this
went to
really
an
date. This is just like us doing things we would normally do, but together.
Yeah, because I'm like at an open mic, I'm like networking. I'm talking to people and this and that, and like people come up to me, and it's
right.
It was fun. But at the same time, it wasn't. It's not like good date material.
Also, there's like a semi-spoken rule that like you really shouldn't date other comedians. Like it hardly ever goes well. And I see it quite a bit.
Yeah.
But like that's definitely something that I've heard like.
Yeah, dude. I
working comedians say like don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, the best like way to look at it is like we're all in like the same high school class. We're like all in the same high school. We're all in the same high school. Yeah. So like imagine dating in high school again and then going through all that drama. Like that's kind of like the rule of thumb.
Yeah, pretty much. They say not to do that, and I've.
You've broken the rule?
No, I've avoided that, but I've definitely because I find humor very attractive. So like, definitely. I mean, now I'm not because I'm married, but like before, like definitely, like if a very attractive woman got up there and she was also very funny, I was like,
you're in love.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I've always managed not to like make moves on that. Yeah,
like there are. I'll say this: there are some very, very pretty comedians out there.
Yeah, who are also very funny.
Are hilarious,
and not just like.
And not just like, oh, my pussy's this. Like, they have like a different perspective on. Yeah. It's not like dick jokes like us, you know. I feel, dude. I think they see dick jokes the same way we see like vagina jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, wow, that makes sense. They're probably really tired of that.
Honestly, it's probably more impressive when a female comedian is like gets big than it is when a dude gets big.
just because they have more working against them, in my opinion. Like, if you go to, like, open mics, well, maybe not in Portland, but if you go to, like, open mics and shows, it's mostly dudes.
Yeah.
Portland's a little different because we have a little bit of a different scene.
We're a little more woke, I guess.
Yeah, very. We're
woke does have, like, an input on shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wokeness.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We definitely try to feel woke in this community.
We try, and I think sometimes it goes a little too far. Like, like the other day, I was legitimately thinking about. Well, I still am. I'm slowing down, but I was thinking about, like, quitting weed, like, totally altogether, quitting marijuana. So I looked up they call it Narcotics Anonymous.
Okay.
And the only one I could find in my area was an all women's Narcotics Anonymous.
Oh shit.
So basically, there's no safe space now for men to, like, get off of narcotics. It's all, the only one I found was all female. And, like, so maybe we're leaning a little too far into it.
I mean, I've definitely felt that in, like signing up for scholarships in high school.
Yeah,
because, like, there's like a lot of, like, Latinas, like a lot of Latina. Because I'm Hispanic, so, like, my counselor would try to find, like, Hispanic college scholarships, but a lot of them were, like, women. Yeah. Like
which is good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad, but, like, I definitely see that I definitely could see how it could go too far, you know?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Where it's like, or not that it's, like, going too far, but then, like, we're also, like, forgetting to, like, still maintain the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is the last segment.
Oh, yeah.
What are we at here? This is a pretty short one. 40 minutes? Okay, that's real good.
This is 40 minutes. Damn, this flew by.
I know. Yeah, mine is real short. And it's nice and short
I was,
and
like, expecting to be here for, like, 2 hours. All right.
No, fuck that. No. All right, this is the last segment.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna wrap it all up. All right, so this one is called chido or chancla. Do you know what chido means?
Yeah, it means badass or cool.
Chido means badass or very cool.
And chancla means you're gonna get your ass whipped.
Chancla, yeah. So we're gonna talk about a topic.
Okay.
And we're gonna decide if it's chido.
Okay.
Or if it gets the chancla.
Hell yeah.
Social media.
Wait, am I looking at this towards my eyes or with, like, my mom's eyes?
We're gonna explore all the eyes.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
social media.
Social media. What do you think? Chido or chancla?
It can be chido, but if you're showing your ass, that's definitely a chancla. I feel like.
You're just upset because you don't have a great ass to show.
Yeah, I am.
If I had a great ass,
like, if I had a good waistline, I feel like actually that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be showing that shit. Yeah.
All the dudes that have, like, incredible physiques and, like, you know, attractive jawlines, they're doing the same thing.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just that it doesn't seem inappropriate because it's not their ass. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same way, by the way. Like, I get so mad when I see, like, a TikToker or something and all she's doing, like, she just has, like, enormous cleavage and she's just like, look at this phone thing. And you're like, nobody's looking at the fucking phone thing, dude.
Your boobs cover up half the screen, bro.
Yeah. But
to admit, I'm there for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, dude. All of the suggested reels, I have no idea why.
Oh, I don't get the suggested things,
dude. I don't. All of it.
Nah, you want to see I'll show this.
Is it just a bunch of? Like,
it's a bunch of Formula One. You want to see it? I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you.
Why is mine a bunch of ass and titties? I hate it.
Actually, it might change.
Maybe it's because I always comment, like, shit. I'm like,
it's just a bunch of Tyler, Creator, and Snoopy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is the most. But this is my explore page. I don't know if you can see this. But it's a bunch of Tyler, the Creator, and Snoopy.
Tyler, the Creator.
Let's see how many scrolls I can go through, and then, like, it pop up some boobs or something. Let's see.
You have a very pure.
Yeah, dude.
Algorithm.
That's okay. That's like a fight video. I was like, "There's the okay." Nope, that's them explode. Okay.
Yeah.
I recently got boom, 4 scrolls, and then I got some. Oh well, okay, not ass, but it turned into, like, a skyline edit.
I think the reason mine is like that is because I went through a phase where I was very mad at how much attention that women were getting just by being hot.
Okay.
Because I was jealous. Essentially, was like I was very jealous, and so I would just, like, go into the comments and I'd be like, how could you live with yourself? All you do is show your ass and blah, blah, blah. And I think because I've commented on them so many times, they're like, clearly this dude loves seeing ass and titties. It's just a vicious cycle.
No, I mean I've talked about it on my pod where I went on no fat for like 10 months.
Oh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so like all my algorithms and stuff is like real clean now.
Yeah,
but definitely back then, I was definitely on some goon shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when I first started this podcast? I really wanted to do something with goons, so it was like I was like Looney Goons, Goonie Tunes.
Oh,
like,
that would have been good.
Goonie Tunes. Like so there was like a bunch of like I really wanted it. And
Welcome to the Goonie Tunes podcast.
Yeah, Goonie Tunes, bro.
Sick.
Isn't that sick? That goes hard, dude. That goes hard.
Goonie Tunes, dude. I would definitely buy merch.
Right?
Yeah. Oh man. It's not too late to change it, dude. It's three episodes
We're only
in.
3 episodes that
Three episodes in, dude. I'm like 17 in. Too late to change the Seaman show.
Oh yeah.
You can definitely still go goon. What is it? Goonie Tunes.
Goonie Tunes.
Dude. If you change it, I'll buy merch. I'll make merch.
Yeah, or Looney Goons.
I'll design merch for you, dude.
I might. There's another podcast called Looney Goons.
Okay. Oh.
Because when I was looking them up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta search. Yeah.
Why didn't you look up Seaman Show before you started?
Okay. That organization started after.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, did it?
Yeah. I searched it up.
You did?
Well, okay.
No
actually,
way.
hold on. Okay. The idea of the Seaman Show started back all the way since like college. So I've had like 4 years of this idea.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until it wasn't until really recently, because I wasn't in comedy.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't doing comedy. I wasn't doing open mics. I wasn't doing any shows. And then when I started doing comedy, I was like, fuck it, I'll start looking up the Seaman Show again. And then I searched it up. This was like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And nothing came up. Like even Google was like, don't you mean X-Men? Like, you know?
yeah.
Like I don't know if you got in that, but yeah.
Oh no.
I think you showed me that, or someone.
I showed.
Oh, you showed Monty, and then Monty showed me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn. What's the organization?
I thought it was so
again?
funny because you're like on your podcast, like you do a bunch of research on your guests and stuff, which I do no research, by the way. I don't.
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't look into
this is
my
fun.
guests at all. But yeah, I thought I was like Carlos does like all the research and shit. How did he not? He didn't do.
Well,
his own
I researched it like 3 years ago, and I was like, all right, there's nothing,
it.
there's no semen anything. So I was like, all right,
dude, when
bet.
I looked that up, I was fucking cracked
Yeah.
up. I was like, no way. Do you feel like you get fans that are accidentally tuning into your show that are looking for the like? Oh, they have a podcast. Like, weird. How do they even?
What's it stand for? CMEN?
It's
for them, it's
community of men enjoying naturalism, which is basically nude. It's a bunch of gay dudes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Gay.
If you actually, I'll bring it up when we do our episode on mine. But I'll be like, hell yeah, dude, tune in, comment, and I'll get you on the pod, bro. We'll like Skype or some shit. Hell yeah.
All right. Let's go back to social media.
Let's
give a final verdict here. Here's my thing.
I think if you're a guy, it's chido. If you're a lady, it can be chancla, kinda.
Why?
Which is kind of sexist.
Well, like it'll. Why is it chancla for ladies?
If they're showing their ass, if they're doing too much, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think that's probably the chido part with ladies. They're like, I got an
True,
ass.
like you gotta, yeah. It's it's like a confidence thing. But like if you're showing like I don't know, it's like a weird thing. Like as long as it's not like Twitter, as long as you're not doing anything with that.
Here's my thing on it. Like so I think it's chido in the sense that like it's. Social media is amazing for people like us.
Yeah, with like art, like you want to express your art and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like before, we would have to like go through public access or something.
Oh yeah.
Like, try to get on a public radio, and it would take forever.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just like I just buy some shit and throw it up, and tell people about it. And
yeah.
So I think it's dope in that aspect. But also I think that social media has like given us a warped view of the world. Like I think scrolling on social media for like 20 minutes, you'll start thinking that the world is like on fire. Everybody hates each other. It's just pure racism and sexism out there. But then you go outside for 10 minutes and you're like, oh, everything's fine. Like it's all fine.
Yeah.
I think it like amps up our anxiety. I think there's negatives.
I feel that way with the news. When I tune into the news, when I search up what's going on around the world, it's like, damn, dude, what the fuck? Everyone, no wonder everyone fucking depressed. Like, I don't tune in. Last time I tuned into the news was like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude. There's a bunch of bullshit going on. There's a bunch of shit going on. Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like, it's so crazy that like how partisan the news is now. Like, maybe it always was, and I just didn't realize it. But like, there's like CNN news, which is like very, very left, and then there's like Fox News, like very, very right.
Yeah.
And they're equally bad. Like when I watch them, like one of them, all they do is just shit on the other side, and just like paint a picture of whatever their narrative is.
Yeah.
And I hate it. So I think that part of it, just like the divisiveness of social media and just media in general, can be very bad. But like the access to your audience for artists and stuff, and just like the expression, I think that's
pretty badass. Yeah.
If you had to give it one, Junkler or Chido?
I think because I'm in it, Chido.
Chido.
Yeah.
I think also
I think because I'm showing ass and titties, I think it's Chido.
Yeah. I think me personally, I've gotten more out of social media than like it's taken away from my life or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was it. Junkler, Chido. Let's do a quick recap before we finish up here.
Oh, that was one topic? All right, bet.
Yeah.
One topic.
You want to do another one?
Bet, yeah. Let's do another topic.
Let me think. My list of topics is up there, so let me try to find and think of another. Wait. AI.
Oh, fuck that. That's a chancla right there.
You don't like AI?
No, dude. Hell no.
Why?
Not in art. AI is cool with like other shit, but if you're doing art, then it deserves a chancla right there.
Yeah, that might be true. So the Chido part of it for me is
like what you can do with it.
It helps me out a lot. Like
you use it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I use it a lot. I even use it to like sharpen up my jokes, to like remove words from my jokes. Like I'll give it my joke and I'll be like,
damn, dude, really?
Yeah, and I'll be like, put this in like less words, like make it less wordy, because that's a big part of like being on stage, is like trying to cut down your word count and like get to the point.
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of dudes that aren't necessarily like comedians. They're more like guys who think they're funny and they just want to go up and like have a story or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like, this would be a funny story, but the way you're telling it is just like you're dragging it out.
You're telling too much details and unnecessary stuff.
Exactly.
That does not add to the punchline.
Yeah, and so like parts, like that's just one thing I do with it, but I mean I do a bunch of stuff with it that really helps me out, just like in basic productivity in my life. But I'm with you, like as far as like artists go, definitely chancla, because like while it is very cool and convenient to just give it a prompt and then have it spit you out what you want, it totally kills what makes art.
Yeah.
Like it's just regurgitation.
Yeah.
That's all that AI is, because AI literally cannot create. It can only draw from things that it's learned. Mm-hmm. So anytime you see art, it's literally just it drawing from either real pictures or like another artist's work. And that part is kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Like now that artist that originally created that, one, doesn't get credit, two, doesn't get like any monetization off of the AI using their art as like a reference. So
damn, dude, I gotta calm down on like fucking shitting on AI, dude. That shit gonna get too advanced. It's gonna come after me, bro.
Yeah. The other thing too is like, I've noticed that all of the AI stuff that comes out is like doing shit that like we want to do, like writing scripts or like creating visual art. Like that's all shit that humans still want to do. Like we want to do that. Make me an AI that like
cooks and cleans, bro.
Yeah, like cooks, cleans, like
make me a new recipe or some shit.
Does my taxes, like something, like figures out, like applies for college grants and like something that actually would make my life easier and not just take the creativeness out of it. Yeah, like that's. So I think overall, chancla. I think overall chancla.
Yeah, definitely chancla. Yeah.
But I do get some cool shit out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
What did we decide on social media, Chido? I think we decided
Chido. Yeah.
For us,
we got one Chido, one chancla. Hell
one
yeah.
Chido and one chancla. All right. nice and well-rounded. I think you made up for your totally bombing on Guess That Comedian, but I also bombed on that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the sound clips on that thing next time. Something I can control.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a quick recap.
Yes.
Favorite cereal, that was Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats with banana. Yeah. Banana slices in.
Classic. Guess That Comedian.
I failed. 0 for 3.
We both failed.
I got 0 for 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it 0 for 0 because
I
didn't come through on that one either.
0 over 0 is 1. So technically I did 1. Don't fight me on this, Miss fucking... What's his name? I had a teacher where it's like, we got in a crazy argument, 0 divided by 0.
Which is a no answer, right?
Which is 0.
It's not
but
0.
I was like, 1. She was like, no, because nothing over nothing is nothing.
Goes into
and I was like, yeah, but it's 1 of nothing.
If you're going to go with that logic, then it's infinite. The correct answer is no answer.
Fuck you, miss. I forgot her name. God damn it. I fucking hate that.
You can go in as many times as you want.
Exactly. Yeah, you see? But, undefined.
But, like, from a mathematics standpoint, it's no answer. That's the real
It's 0.
answer. It's not 0. It's no answer.
No, it's 0, dude.
No.
Trust. I asked my Calc 4 teacher. I was like, yo, what's 0 divided by 0?
It's because you cannot divide by 0.
Exactly.
That is why there's no answer.
Okay, sure. True.
Oh my God.
I gotta... Yeah,
I hate it when people say, okay, sure. Because that just means they're like, fuck you.
No,
you're
right. No, you're right. You're right. No, I meant, okay, sure, but you're right. And Mr. What's his name? Mr. Brown from fucking PSU? Mr. Brown from PSU.
Fuck you, Mr.
Coming after you, bro.
He was right, too, though.
Yeah, but he said 0.
He said 0?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 0.
No, I said 1.
Both of you fucking wrong.
And then, like, my high school math teacher was also, like, 0.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you should teach calc, dude. You should teach calculus.
I actually really enjoyed math when I was in school because like it all made sense.
Yeah.
Like you can't trick math.
Yeah.
Like there's very strict rules to all of it. So I actually really loved math.
Yeah. I was actually trying to become a math teacher.
No shit.
And yeah. And then I realized how shitty I treated my math teachers. I was like, fuck that.
They're probably doing pretty well though, because like I feel like if you have a good grasp on math, you could like budget well.
It's like funny, and not funny. It's like fun to teach. I feel like because I was also a tutor, and Beetle. Yeah, I was also a tutor like in college, so that was fun. I like teaching, but it's yeah.
Did you ever get into like a porno situation with a tutor where you're like, or was it like little kids you were tutoring?
Actually, kind of.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're not gonna go there.
Oh no, not little kids. No, chill. Another classmate. Yeah, it got a little porno.
Yeah.
Actually, that was kind of after COVID. I went back to college and I tried finishing my degree.
Yeah. What's your degree in?
Math.
Oh.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, man, I love math. And
me too.
yeah, I got in a little porno situation. Yeah. It was.
I feel like that's a good.
It was hot. I was like,
dude, the tutor job. That's a.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was like a hot Asian. I was like, God damn, dude.
An Asian that needed tutoring in math? Wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, damn, that is wild.
100%.
Dude, I should totally write a joke about that. Wow. Holy shit. I'm a dude.
100% she was doing that just to get laid, dude. And you totally missed the mark. Dude.
Yeah.
She's like, motherfucker, do you think I need math tutoring? You're here to give me
reading
D, bro.
She was reading B's, but...
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I think who knows? Yeah, you're right. Damn, dude.
Missed opportunity.
I did.
One, dude.
I did.
She didn't need your ass for no math.
No.
All right. There's enough racism there. All right.
If you want more racism, tune into the Seaman Show.
Yeah.
That's unhinged.
That's CMEN.
Oh yeah, CMEN.
Let's do some plugs real quick while we're here. Plug your shit.
Seaman Show is CMEN Show on Instagram.
What's that stand
YouTube. I kind of made it up, but it's Comedians, Musicians, Entertainers Network.
I haven't seen any musicians or entertainers.
No, I got some coming in.
Okay, cool.
Dude, musicians are like way harder to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you ever want to interview a musician, you gotta like.
Who do you got?
I don't even know.
Anybody that you want to plug upcoming?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Well, like
Trying to work it out.
I don't know him personally. I was recommended to them by someone else.
Who? Can I ask who?
Cody.
Is that who recommended you or the person?
That he recommended me to talk to the person, and the person was like, "Bet."
Cody met who?
Chastain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's calm.
Yeah. So I don't know who the musician is, but it'd be interesting to talk to him.
Yeah.
Entertainers. I mean, not strippers.
It's kind of a catch-all. Entertainers.
Yeah. But I do. Entertainers is more like people behind the scenes helping us comics. You know, like people editing, people.
Yeah.
I do want them kind of not to get their 10 minutes, dude. Hell yeah, because they deserve it.
Sean Murphy is kind of like he might fall into that category of like a entertainer because like he is a comedian, but also he does. Yeah,
he does the PDX documentary.
Yeah. Which I'm super excited for.
Yeah, I'm getting an editor to. I'm getting an editor on the show soon.
Nice.
Dude, I'm telling you, comedians are like way harder. I mean, way easier to get on a podcast because like musicians are like, why the fuck? What do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, like who cares? Why would I? And also, like, what is this? This doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Like comedians want to because they want.
Yeah. They all have huge egos, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's basic. Yeah. 100%. We were talking about this before I got started of like how I write, and I was like. Purely off of my ego, like if I feel like this joke isn't smart enough, I'm like, fuck that joke. Like,
no, dude, I tell all dumbass jokes.
Yeah.
I like a new one I wrote. Actually, I'll tell this one. I don't give a fuck. I probably won't even use this, but one I wrote was like me on stage and then just being like, wait, I wonder what like woman urinals look like. Like, it's dumb. It's so really stupid.
It's just a lot smaller and higher up.
Yeah. And then I kind of get into like a tangent of like, woman, you guys should like fight for that. Like, you guys should fight for like equal urinals.
Now I'm thinking about like what the design would be, and you know what comes to mind is like a wall where like it's basically like a half of a bicycle, and so you just get on like the little bike seat, right? And you got handles, and then you just start going.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! Damn, dude!
Just bare-assed. Completely bare
ass on the seat, dude.
Oh damn!
Wait, do you take shits in public?
I try not to at all costs, but it happens.
Yeah, it happens, dude. Yeah.
Like, I would prefer shitting myself than like going in some like most of the.
No, you don't, dude. I've shit myself.
I've shit my. How recently have you shit your pants? Let's get into it.
What was it? I was sick.
Yeah.
This is before the podcast.
Dude, shitting yourself when you're sick is
and
the
I was
worst.
At work.
Oh!
I was at work. I had my lunch. I fell asleep during my lunch. I had an hour lunch. And then like I had an alarm at like with like 15 minutes remaining of my lunch because I had to walk back. And then I wake up and then I'm like, oh, I really need to like fart because I was like bloated. And it was very like liquidy and warm, dude.
Oh no!
Like seeped into, it was bad.
Oh, that's the worst. And then you're at work, so it's like there's
I called I called my boss. I was like, yo, I'm outside, and this happened, and he's like,
I'm not coming back.
He's like, if you want, he's like, never mind, just go home.
Dude, I would have
just go home, dude.
I would have been like, my dog died. I need to go home right now. There's no way I'm telling anybody I shit myself. Oh man! But like some of the like the bathrooms in like downtown Portland, I'm like, no, there's no way.
Yeah, like the gas station bus stop or the gas station restroom. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I used to do this, Mike, across from, you ever been to Harvey's? It's closed down now, but yeah. So I used to
that was my biggest bomb. Was hosting one of their shows.
Oh, at the small room or the main stage?
No. They you know how they do like pop up now?
Oh no! Oh, I didn't know that. What?
Yeah, Harvey's does pop up comedy. Go on their website. I won't plug them just because I feel bad for bombing. Harvey's pop up comedy. Search it up on Google and
what?
Yeah, they do wineries. They also do like small theaters, stuff like that. Yeah.
That's shout out to dope.
Fuck Jeff. Shout out to Jeff for. Paying me to bomb.
Epstein?
No, I don't know his last name. I'm pretty sure it's Jeff though.
Okay.
It's Jeff. Yeah.
I know there's a Jeff Epstein that's like in the scene around here.
Oh yeah. Shout out to that guy too.
Yeah, for sure. That was actually my home, like the first
open mic
that I did in Portland.
Yeah.
So like that one was pretty special to me.
Yeah.
And then when they went away, I got really bummed. I was like, man.
Yeah. No, they do. They still do shows.
Yeah. But then the venue was really cool. I really liked it. Like the main stage. Every once in a while we would get to do the main stage. But normally it was like that
small room.
Side room. Yeah. But
Yeah. Formerly Carlos Mateo on Instagram as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, like that's it. I'm on Instagram only.
Formerly Carlos Mateo.
Yeah.
And then check out Seaman Show.
Yeah. Mateo with Mateo.
Yeah.
Not L.
L?
Oh, it's because I say Mattel.
Oh, Mateo? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I sometimes say Mattel on accident, but it's Mateo.
Yeah.
It's because I tried saying it English, the American,
Gotcha.
and the L comes out. So it's like Mattel, but it's Mateo. Mateo.
All right, man. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole
That's
shit.
it. Dude, plug yourself up.
Plug my. We're on my shit, dude. Javi does comedy, which you probably. It's the only way you found this.
Oh, I have some shows. I have some shows coming up. Some dog. Michael Vick around here somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
Was that dark? All right.
All right.
No, that's a dog room. That's a dog training room right there. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Actually, my dog goes to that school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Is he there right now?
No.
Okay.
I hope not.
Is he at home?
I think so.
By himself?
No, he lives with my mom.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But you don't live with your mom? You
No,
have your own place,
I
right?
have my own place.
Okay, right.
What was I saying?
Carlos Mateo.
Oh yeah, I have a show. This Saturday, the 22nd. I don't know if this is gonna be out by then, but
Probably not.
22nd at Covert Cafe. Check it out. Lucas Kopp show, headlining Milo Loza.
I like Covert.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's it. Yeah, they have a cool little venue.
Yeah, come out, dude.
Okay. Wait, this Saturday?
I also have a show April 3rd at Flipside, 7 p.m. Also May 3rd at... Actually, they haven't sent me the full information, but I have a show May 3rd. Tune in to to my Instagram.
Follow them on Instagram. Figure out where all the shows are.
Yeah.
And then go.
I'm finally getting booked, so it's no longer like those.
How's
like,
that feeling?
It's sick. It's no longer those like, oh, come out here, we need someone shows, because I've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
So it's finally like, all right, we'll book you out a few weeks or a month ahead.
You know what's really funny is when I so you know the good bar, we go to Good Bar sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And Kaufman runs that.
Yeah.
Shout out Kaufman.
Yeah, shout out Kaufman. Oh, thank you for the
Yeah.
If he listens to this, thank you, man.
Kaufman's
I appreciate it.
The shit. But one of my most embarrassing like moments in comedy, because I didn't know who Kaufman was and I didn't know his show, like what his show was or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked me, he like hit me up on Instagram directly, and he's like, "Do you want to do a spot?" And me, my dumbass, I was like, "Is this a paying gig?"
Bruh.
Not at all, dude. This is like basically an open mic. Not at all. And I mean, dude, thank God he's like a nice guy and he didn't roast my ass. But
every single time I get like, they're like, I get asked to be on the show, I never ask if it's paid. Like I'm always like, yeah, dude. I know if you're gonna pay me, it's gonna be like $10.
Yeah.
Or like maybe even $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monty was paying people. He pays $50 a head.
Yeah, that's good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's it. And then so we're gonna play. The way I end my podcast is I just hit the outro music, and then we take off. I turn down the mics. We take off the headset.
Okay.
And we just let the outro music play and talk about some
then
bullshit.
And then we get undressed.
Yeah.
And then
we show our
ass. We get arrested for showing our ass at Insomnia Coffee.
In the parking lot of Insomnia Coffee. All right, so let's hit this outro.
Thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely,
this
dude.
Is
Thanks
sick.
for being on.
Yeah. What kind of white boy shit is this, man?
You know, slightly stupid. It's slightly stupid.
show. And maybe some should consider.
Thank you for watching
Hell yeah.
Javi's show. Carlos Mateo.
Romero.
Romero, formerly Mateo.
Fuck.